All right, so I knew Kanye West was trolling. Now I'm seeing what his motives are with his rants and all of the shit he's doing. Because I knew the white people was paying him to crash out. I mean, he's clearly a Trump supporter. He's clearly with the establishment. He clearly still getting paid. Excuse me, getting paid. He's clearly still making money. And these white news outlets, okay, they still interviewing him and still engaging him in conversations. So he's clearly not blackballed. Is what I've been paying attention to. He's not losing any money. Um, so he's definitely trolling, crashing out, and the white people are clearly backing him up. When I go on his X account, I'm just following what he's doing because I know that he's working for these white people, and I know that he's doing something like he's trying to put out some kind of propaganda, and I was just watching him to figure out what it was. So he's doing what these people typically do. I talked about this a long time ago. I'm talking about years ago, because I noticed how these white people kept coming on my videos when I used to talk about white supremacy a long time ago. That was before I realized that black males was the problem, and I thought that white people were the problem. And with the black community, and I used to make those, make videos breaking down white supremacy and stuff like that. And then the white people would come on my videos and they would keep making arguments that it's the Jews and it ain't white people. Like, they just kept trying to clear white people as being, as actively participating in, racism and like benefiting from racism and, practicing racism against black people. And it was like a thing with them. Like they just kept trying to deflect attention. But what I want to say is, don't listen to black males. Like whenever black males are ranting and raving about racism, don't ignore the hell out of them. Don't ever get mixed up, because that's what happened to me, and it pretty much ruined my life. Like getting involved in these racism conversations that Negroes were inciting over the internet. Don't engage in that shit with these Negroes. I'm telling y'all that right now. All the black women who's listening to me, most of the black women who listen to my content already know better, because they've been on here long enough to know these Negroes' little tactics. We're always pointing at the white man, the system, black women, and anybody else but themselves. It's a tactic so they don't have to take any responsibility of being the issue, and they can deflect any wrongdoing from themselves onto other people. So what they do is they start coming up with deflection conversations, talking about the white man, the system, and black single mothers. And I mean, this is a tactic that they use often. They've been using the same tactic and talking point for the last decade. So Kanye is definitely working for the establishment, and he's just trying to clear white people. And it's really just mainly for black males, because black males can't really survive without white zaddy taking care of them. So they have to find a way to guilt white people or deflect from themselves for survival. Like it's a survival tactic. It's like, okay, it's the white, let's focus attention elsewhere. Let's act like 2-year-old little kids who can't get our stuff together and be grown and, what I'm saying, handle our own issues and problems. Let's deflect and get everybody talking about anybody other than ourselves. And let's draw attention to ourselves by whining and complaining and crying like children, trying to get our white mommy and zaddy to come coddle and hold us and comfort us and all of this. It's very childish. This is just what they do. Okay? It's really the Negro. Y'all have to understand, yes, white people actively, look, I done had white people affect my livelihood who I know were white and they wasn't Jews. They identified as Christians and not Jews, because Judaism is a religion. So I done had white people fuck with me and affect me and harass me who are not Jews, and they actively was able to affect my livelihood doing the stuff that they were doing. So it ain't just no damn Jews. Like, that's a whole stupid ass argument. Okay, it's just dumb. White people as a whole, because white people, I don't give a fuck if it's the Jews running little, running stuff like uh industries or running, running institutions. I mean, yeah, they are running institutions, but other white people who are not running institutions can actively participate in racism, even though they're not in charge of a institution, okay, or a conglomerate or something. All right. So that's a dumb argument that they're not actively doing stuff against black people. Like, they're participating in it, which is just as bad. So yeah, it's just as bad as, the Jews doing, controlling things. They actively white people as a whole collective actively participate in racism against black people. Period. So I don't know what the hell. Kanye is clearly working for these white people. Like I said, he's clearly working for them to deflect from their response, their behavior, I guess. He's just trying to deflect conversations. Because you have Donald Trump in the White House right now, and you see what he's into, you see what he's doing. Black women are not dumb, so we know what the hell. We know we've been targeted. We've been being targeted forever, and that's just is what it is. We're actively being targeted. We're actively being fucked with, and it's everything that I said it was, which is these males. And white women are participants in it. Okay? White women benefit from white supremacy, so they actively participate in a race, whatever racism they can against black women. Period. And all these white people are trying to do is use Kanye to deflect from their actions and behavior. Okay? That's why they're going to pay these ashy Negroes to come on these platforms and yell at the white man and whatever and do this fake beef that ain't real. Negroes don't have no beef with the white man or the Jews or anybody the fuck else. They're not. So they're trying to make Kanye look like some revolutionary or some kind of damn freedom fighter or some shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. Okay? It's all a tactic. It's all fake. And it's all an act. And it's not real. Negroes are not going against nobody. They ain't built for any hard labor. They're not built to go against anybody. They're just weak and failures. And that's just the God's honest truth. And that's a statistical fact. They can blame whoever the fuck they want to blame. They can whine and cry about whatever they want to whine and cry about. The fact is they're failures, and that's that. So if they're doing this, if Kanye's doing this, the deflection tactic for black women, bitch, it's not gonna work. And we black women don't fuck with you, and we don't like you. So I hope they not using this ashy Negro to convince us black women of anything, because we know not to listen to that ashy ass fool. We know that he's a nobody ass nignog, and he's not to be listened to or taken seriously. He's not to be listened to or taken seriously, or he's not to be even liked, because we don't even like him. Period. It's real funny how these Negroes, they're always talking about, that's why the hell Kanye, it don't make no sense. Like, he talking about these white women stealing his kids. Like, he talking about the Kardashians stealing his black kids, but he keeps messing with white women. Did that make any sense? First of all, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. Excuse me. Them damn kids are not black. That's number one. This Negro want to be this how you know he a narcissistic, sociopathic maniac, because he really is calling some kids who are not black just because he's black. So he think he determines who's black and who's not. That's some narc ass shit. We black women ain't claiming them damn kids. Those not our fucking kids. We not claiming them. So they're not black, because they being raised by a white woman and they half white. So they're not black kids. So his whole delusion about those kids being black and trying to claim, trying to put race, include race into his issue with the Kardashians, which don't, bitch, you don't want to mess with white women, so what the hell is you mad for? Like, why are you bringing race into your beef with the Kardashian? What does race have to do with shit? If she's a hoe, a slut, a terrible woman, a bad mother, whatever, why don't you just say that? Why are you bringing race into it? Why you keep mentioning that your kids are black? Oh, you think just because you mentioned it, you're saying that your kids are black, that's gonna make them black? You think if you keep drawing attention to them kids and saying they black, that we gonna claim them as a black community? Oh, we're not claiming those kids. Period. We're not claiming those kids. Those kids not black, and biracial kids in general are not black, especially biracial kids who are clearly raised by white people and don't have any white. They're not white. I mean, they're not black identified because they're not even raised by black people or in a black area. Like, the hell, what access? I mean, what connections would his white kids have with black people when they're the Kardashians' kids? Because that's who they being raised by. Where's the black neighborhoods they living in? Where's the black interaction that they're growing up in? Like, where's the black schools that they going to? Like, get the fuck out of here. Them kids are not black. But those Negroes, Negroes are very delusional as hell. And like I said, they're obsessed with white people. They're always talking about white people. It's the thing with Negroes. They don't know how to segregate from white people. They talk all this big shit, but they keep sleeping with white people. They keep trying to interact with them. They keep trying to live where they live. They keep trying to be white identified, but yet keep talking shit about white people, which really don't make no sense. Yeah, mixed kids are not black, and we're not claiming them. So they're not black. They're this is white people practicing racism. This is the shit I'm talking about, because they take biracial kids' identities from them because they hate them. They don't want them to ever be able to claim that they're white, even though they're half white. So that's how you know that they're actively participating in racism, because clearly biracial kids are biracial. They're not black, but you have white people trying to force them to be black. So that would be an act of racism. Because we all know about white privilege. Like, these fucking dumbass white people are fucking dumb. They really just want to keep playing with black people like we're all fucking retarded or something. Like, they want to play this little dumbass game, and it's not working because we already established what the fuck, how we gonna look at this situation on YouTube. Us black women as a collective already decided that biracial is not black, and we're not claiming biracial kids. And we also have established that Negro males are the issue, and that we understand white supremacy exists and racism exists, but we know Negroes are actively a part and participating in their own anti-blackness. We've already established this shit. It ain't nothing you motherfuckers gonna do about it. You're not going to change the narrative or conversation. It's just not going to happen. So that's that. Okay? Y'all need to get the fuck over it. None of us are dumb here. So trying to play black women is dumb. I don't know what the fuck your point is, or you're not controlling shit is what y'all need to realize. Y'all not running shit. You're not going to control what black women do or how we think about Negro males and white people. It's just not going to happen. So, Negro males are the problem. White supremacy does exist. White people are actively, as a collective, participating in anti-blackness, racism, institutionalized racism. We know that as a fact. And yeah, we're not having no more fucking kids because we don't want to. We know what you're doing. We know you're trying to fuck with our money, our income, our health insurance, whatever the fuck. Anything dealing with money, anything dealing with livelihood, you're trying to fuck with us. We know that. Period. So that's that. We know the truth. And we know white people actively, collectively voted for Trump. And we know why. Okay? We know why they were in support of Trump. And it mostly had to do with anti-blackness. That's why they voted for Trump. So we're not fucking dumb, and trying to be fake cool with us is a lost cause. This shit ain't gonna never happen. Us millennial black people, we know what the fuck going on, and we don't fuck with your raggedy ass. Period. So we're not your friends. We're not buddy buddy or none of that goofy ass shit. Those days are over. So we're not never going to look at y'all motherfuckers like y'all not a part of the problem. So that's that. I mean, you're psychotic. I don't know what to tell you. And no, we're not having no more babies, you weird pieces of shit. We're not doing it. And we're not buddy buddy with you white people. We know what you own. And yeah, all of us millennials have watched you motherfuckers fuck our culture up, destroy our communities, try to fuck us up financially forever, and fuck with our kids. We actively saw you people doing this shit for the last decade, over a decade. We seen how things were as kids, and we see how it is now. We see how y'all move, and y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to. Y'all are completely unchecked because nobody's gonna check you. Who the fuck gonna check you? Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna check you, and especially not the Negro. So we know that black males are sitting ducks. They're weaklings. They have no power. They have no political power, no economic power, no spiritual power. They don't have no power. They're powerless. We know that, and we're not having no more kids with them, and that's just that. And we know they're the problem, and you're the fucking problem. Yeah. So, that's that. And it ain't nothing you gonna do. Y'all can keep fucking around. Bitch, nobody's a victim. You're a stalker. Y'all don't even know why you over here talking to me. You could say I'm a victim all you want to. I bet you I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to. And your punk bitch ass is gonna keep being here to try to control the narrative. And you're not, bitch, because I don't fuck with you and I don't care about nothing you're saying. So it's real simple. Like, stop talking to me. Move on with your weird white fucking psychotic ass life and stop fucking talking to me, because that's not going to do nothing for you. I'm just going to block your ass out of here. It's real simple. If you're not having no more kids, black people are not going to survive, bitch. That's how they're going to survive, by not surviving. Period. We're not having any more kids, bitch. So you can, all them celebrities can have kids. Like I heard Rihanna was pregnant again. That's them. Us regular everyday black women are not having any more fucking kids. Period. We're just not doing it. The black women who are ignorant enough to keep having kids, that's fine for them. They can have fun with those kids and raising them or whatever the fuck they're going to do, but they're not going to have no community support, because there's a lot of black women who know what's going on and who are going to be actively not engaging in the bullshit. So, yeah, it's over for y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. So you're not running shit. So it ain't going to be no community shit where black women got this little dirty ass sisterhood going on. This, the things that y'all been trying to get black women to engage in. Us millennials are not having it. So we're not going to be connecting with each other and helping each other raise no fucking kids with some faggots. Like, we're not doing that. So I know that's what y'all want, but you might get a few black women to do that dusty ass shit, but who cares about them? They're not about to have an intact community, so it doesn't matter. All of the black women who want to have kids and be broke and have children with gay men who are gay and poor and all the other shit that's going on with these Negroes, they're going to be on their own in their own little jacked up ass world, because nobody's going to be engaging in that shit. So it's real simple, and it ain't nothing you bitches going to. I don't know why do y'all keep talking. Why do y'all motherfuckers keep talking to me? Why don't y'all accept the facts? Like, y'all not running nothing. You're not going to make me do shit. You're not going to make nobody do nothing. Y'all been talking on this internet and running y'all fucking mouths for how long now? Has it done anything? Has it changed anything? Bitch, no, it hasn't, and it's not going to. Because you don't have no power. You're a powerless ass bitch. Your only power is coming on my damn videos and saying shit repeatedly that I don't give a fuck about. Because I'm still saying what the fuck I'm saying. I'm still have them. I mean, what the fuck? Y'all love wasting y'all time, don't you? Yeah, all black athletes have white women. So what? That's great. They're breeding themselves out. That's what needs to happen. And biracial ain't black. So when they have white girlfriends and children, that'll be white people. That's what we calling them. We millennials are not identifying with biracial people. So that's not our community. Period. So that's that. Bitch, you ain't defeating nothing. I'm doing what the fuck I want to, and you're mad about it. Like y'all think this is some kind of competition. It's not, bitch. I just do whatever the fuck I want to, and it ain't nothing y'all can do about it. Y'all are defeated because you think you're gonna make me do something, and bitch, you still haven't made me do shit, and I'm still not going to do anything that I don't fucking want to do. It's just as simple as that. You don't run my ass. It's simple. It's like, what the fuck you mean defeat? Y'all just some fucking clowns. Y'all some actively fucking. I mean, you're just psychotic and obsessed with black women, and it's weird as fuck. And you're just being exposed for being obsessed with black women. Period. You just fucking weird, and yeah, nobody cares. Like, don't nobody give a fuck. Because you're not gonna talk if I don't want you to talk. You're not gonna do shit that I don't if I don't want you to do it. And yeah, all of this troll shit y'all doing. Let's see if that shit work, because it looks to me that it hasn't worked yet. I mean, I don't know what y'all think y'all doing when y'all think y'all doing something with that shit, and it's giving obsessed and it's giving pathetic at this point. So, like I said, all of the black women that's gonna act like they don't. I mean, they probably are dumb. There's some really, and that's the point. All of us intelligent black women, we know how stupid other black women are. So we know that they're fucking dumb and they slow and they don't read that much and they don't really comprehend that much. They kind of slow. So they don't understand white supremacy. They don't understand racism. They don't understand the Nigno. They don't understand, what situation they're in dealing with these white people and these black males. They don't get it because they're just slow or stupid or uneducated or willfully ignorant or whatever the case is. We're not having nothing to do with those bitches. We don't even care about them. We don't have a community with them. We don't socialize or interact with those women. We don't deal with them. We're not going to have our kids playing with their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just not going to be dealing with those bitches. Like, I know for me, I know how most black women think because I am a black female. So I'm gonna raise my daughter not to socialize with other black women's kids and not to want to. Like, I'm training her to see certain things as weird behavior and some shit that's not tolerated, so she understand not to. Because I see how ignorant a lot of other black women are. So I know they're gonna raise their damn kids to be oblivious as hell, especially my generation who are really being fucked with heavily. That's them elders that live in denial. You know what I'm saying? That's those elders that's in denial, and they just live life in the lens of their own reality, and they don't really comprehend too much. Or maybe they do, and they being willfully obtuse about it because they just don't want to deal with it. That their children are being fucked with, and that they raised a horrible generation of males, and maybe they just don't want to deal with this, so they act like it's not happening. And I know that elderly black women are very fucking blinded by religion and blinded by a lot of stuff, so they say a lot of crazy ass shit. They're very horrible and really fucked up their kids big time because they didn't tell the truth and wouldn't be honest about the situation in the black community. So, because you talk to any elderly black woman, they'll say all kinds of ignorant shit that don't make no sense. And most of us millennials, look at them like they're fucking crazy because they in denial so bad. Now you have some black women who listen to those elderly black women who are living in a whole different reality, in a whole different time frame, and not really living in the current times and not actively understanding what the hell's going on because they really are, I don't know, unsophisticated enough to think, not think for themselves. So they can be brainwashed by that bullshit. But us black women who are intelligent, we think for ourselves, we see what's going on, we not with the bullshit. We know, and we don't care about what nobody else is saying. So, and the black women who don't, are not conscious, they're gonna be fucked up, and I'm not having nothing to do with them, so I really don't care. This shit ain't my problem. It's your responsibility to educate yourself. Okay, that white people are actively, collectively racist and benefit from racism, and don't want to see racism, white supremacy as an institution be eradicated. They don't want it to be eradicated because then they don't benefit. Like, it's real common sense. We know what the hell's going on. So that's the facts. We're not going to be oblivious to shit. And that's just the bottom line. Anyway, so yeah, back to Kanye. Um, yeah, bitch, and I'm gonna pray for. I ain't even gonna pray for you, white people, because you're fucking disgusting. Like, it ain't nothing to pray for. Your soul is in hell. Like, you people are degenerate psychopaths. Your kids are sociopathic maniacs. They're murderous savages. They're being raised and groomed to be serial killers and murderers and stalking and parasiting off of another group for survival, and being completely just psychotic and insane. I just look at y'all like a pack of fucking maniacs, who are genetically deficient and fucked up. That's how I look at y'all. So, I would be worrying about my own fucked up existence if I was you, and stop worrying about me. You're obsessed with me, and that's why you're a fucking weirdo. That's why you had to get blocked out of here, because you're a psychotic ass bitch. You don't know how to move on with your life, mind your business, raise your little raggedy ass kids to be psychopaths like they are, and stay in your own lane in your own community. You don't know how to do that. You have to bring your raggedy ass over here in my space, worrying about what the fuck I'm talking about to other black women, because you're a fucking parasite and a weirdo. That's how you operate. You're a psychopath. Like, you literally have to intervene in other people's conversations that they having with their own people, because that's how much of a nasty ass parasite you are. That's how sick and demented you are. You have to intervene in other people's fucking existence, because you're a fucking nasty ass weirdo. That's your whole group. That's where you come from, and that's embarrassing, really, to say the least. Because you really don't see us black women worrying about your raggedy ass, your fucked up community, and you being. I just that's the main reason why black women shouldn't have no kids, because you're stalking us. Like, you're an active group of stalkers. Like, this is how the fuck y'all function. Like, y'all just stalk black women all fucking day, trying to worry about what the fuck we're doing and trying to get us to do shit that you not gonna make us do, because bitch, we're not living in no time where you're gonna make us do shit. But you're still actively obsessed, impressed, and psychotic on my channel, worrying about what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure you're on actively on every black woman's channel, trying to monitor whatever black women are saying as a whole group or collective on YouTube, because you're fucking weirdos. Like, that's why we shouldn't have any kids, because y'all see the constant stalking and obsession. Y'all really want to have kids. Like, that's how you know some of you black women are fucking sick in the head. Like, you have people stalking your ass, worrying about your birth rates, worrying about who you having sex with, what you're doing in your community, who you're talking to in your community. You have people stalking you, trolling you, watching you 24 hours a damn day, trying to fuck with your livelihood, and you're dumb enough to go get pregnant and have kids right now, knowing that these motherfucking parasite bitches are stalking you. See, what you have to understand, let's I I'll explain it like this. Okay, so you see how those celebrity black women are getting pregnant. They're getting pregnant because they have reason to get pregnant. Either they're getting paid to promote those relationships and get pregnant, or they're getting pregnant because they need children to carry on their legacy, their money, their wealth. They need children to make money for them, because as they get older, they're not going to be all that current anymore. So they need their children to carry on their name, their brand. Okay, so that's a business move for them to have those kids. But you regular everyday black women, that's not the case. These motherfuckers are actively stalking you. Okay, you don't have no wealth. You don't have no damn brand. You don't have no reason to be having these kids. When you have these fucking white people sitting there parasiting off of your fucking community and stalking you and trying to stop you from living your life and getting your basic necessities and needs met. This is what the fuck you're doing. Okay? Look at how the hell they're treating Blue Ivy, Beyonce's daughter, and Rumi. Do y'all read the comments about, about not even just the two daughters, but Beyonce? These white people are stalking her ass. They won't shut the fuck up. They have devoted their life as a business of harassing Beyonce and her kids online. They not just doing that with Beyonce. I've seen them actively doing that against black women in general on social media for the last decade, over a decade, for the last 2 decades. Okay? This is what the fuck they devote their energy into, is stalking black women for dear fucking life. Okay? Rumi couldn't even go up there on the stage and smile and laugh without people harassing her. Blue couldn't even be born without people stalking and harassing her about how she looked. This is how we get stalked. This shit with her is just a everyday occurrence with black women. Period. We all know that. We all know that. We know that they don't have the same fucking energy for them other celebrity kids like they have for Beyonce and her children in particular. They don't harass other celebrity kids like they harass Rumi and Blue. So this is what the hell we're dealing with in the world. This is what we got. We got to deal with these white pale ass freaks of nature, stalking our every move, harassing us, worrying about what the fuck we doing all day, worrying about who we having sex with, in a constant sexual competition and war with us 24/7, trying to affect our money, our livelihood. Negroes are defeated. They're done. They already conquered. It's over. Okay, they're not about to damn compete with not even compete. They're not about to challenge nothing. What Kanye West is doing, he's not challenging nothing. He's not challenging anything. This motherfucker's not going to do nothing. He running his mouth and crying like a little bitch. Okay? Them white people done turn him into a bitch. The Jews, whoever the fuck he talking about, whatever. Turn him into a crying ass bitch. And that's usually what happens with these Negroes. They don't know how to fight. They don't know how to compete. They don't know how to deal with pressure. They don't know how to deal with racism. They don't know how to deal with opposing groups. They just don't know how to deal with it. So, and they fail at competing with black women because the fact is, when we don't want them, like we actively don't, it ain't really nothing they can do about it. So that's the point. Like, what the fuck you gonna do? How you gonna compete against women who don't even want to fuck with you and don't want to have your kids? You can't compete. Only thing you can do is lie and deceive, and that's only gonna work on dumbass bitches because it's not gonna work on intelligent people or women. So, I mean, and then if you do get a retard to what, open her legs and have children. Okay, she's a retard, so what difference do it make? You still a fucking failure and you're not going anywhere. So even if you actively played somebody into dealing with you or having your kids, you still a fucking loser at the end of the day. Did that really help the situation? No, it didn't. Now it probably helped your parasite ass to have someone to leech off of or something, but I mean, in all honesty, you still a loser and a failure. So you're still defeated. You're still at the bottom of the food chain and you're not going nowhere. So I don't see how the hell that's a win for you. But anyways, um, yeah, these Negroes are just crying right now. I told y'all they was gonna do this. I said if Donald Trump became the president, that what they were going to do was start crying about the white man. I told y'all this because this is their tactic. Like, this is what they do. And Kanye is such a great example of what the hell I'm talking about. A crying ass bitch, an anti-black fucking weirdo who's a psychopath, sitting here calling his kids black and trying to keep his blackness intact while he cries to white people about how they not loving him and not helping him. I mean, he's a fucking loser. Okay? All that Trump fucking hype up, and now you just a crying ass bitch? How does that work? So you voted for Trump so you could be a crying ass, whining ass, emasculated punk bitch boy? That's what you voted for Trump for? That's what you supported his presidency for? I believe so. I believe that's exactly why you supported Trump, because that's why these Negroes support him. That's why they wanted Donald Trump to be the president, because then they can deflect everything back on the white man. These black males are primitive. They animalistic. They have zero intelligence, so they go by a script. So to them, if Donald Trump became the president, then they could go back to blaming white males for everything that they do. That was the tactic. Let's get this white man in the house, in the White House, and so we can go back to being some little punk ass infantile bitches and crybabies. So now that's what you see Negroes doing. So then now they're back to their deflection tactic, whining about the white man, whining about some shit they're not going to do nothing about, crying to black women and saying, oh, black women got to fight for it. No, we're not. We're fucking not. Us millennials will never do that dumbass shit. Like, who are y'all whining to? You whining to these elders? You whining to these elderly black women who are damn old and can't even really get around like that anymore? Is that who you crying to? Because they the only ones gonna give a fuck about those tears. Is them elderly mothers. Like, is that who you crying to? I hope the fuck you're not crying to us millennials. I hope you don't think we your Jamammy or something. We about to super save your ashy ass, because that's not gonna never happen. Them big mamas are dying off. Them big mamas are that generation is almost done. You understand? So I don't know what you crying to them for. They struggling to pay their bills and live and have basic necessities at this point. Because they don't come from wealth. They had to work for their money, and now they old and they still having to work their ass off to keep their lights on and keep staying wherever they living at. They not about to fight for your punk bitch ass. They too old. So what you crying to them for? I don't know what the hell you think they about to do. So, and like I said, us millennials ain't, we don't give a fuck about you. We not about to fix nothing for you or help you out or even care. All we care about is our own livelihood and taking care of our shit. We don't care about you Negroes. So I guess the only thing they can do at that point is go cry to white people who are their superiors and who are the people that take care of them. That's their real mommy and zaddy at this point. That's who they gonna have to cry to. Cause they ain't crying to us because we ain't giving a fuck. That crying shit ain't gonna work here. So they're gonna have to take that crap to these white folk and cry to them. Because us black women, what you think? We not about to be crying to these people. We know what the fuck they on. The intelligent black women, like I said, not the dumbasses, but the intelligent black women who are read up, they know not to have no more damn kids. They know that. They're not going to have any more kids. They know. If they're in school, if they're better in their education, if they're making money or trying to make money or trying to better their lives, they are not going to have any kids because they know that that's going to set them back because they're educated enough to know that. They're not relying on their mommy and daddy to take care of their kids. They know that they're going to have to be responsible for those children. And they know that if they're not ready and prepared to take care of those kids alone, then they don't need to have them. It's real simple. So that's going to leave a whole group of black women who are fucking ignorant having kids, and they're going to have to share a community with other black women who are equally ignorant and build a community with them because their male room ain't about to do shit. So they're not having no intact families. They're not going to have no males who are going to really be a benefit. It's not going to happen. It's not. So they're going to have to build a ashy, failed community with other black women who are primitive. And it's going to be a one big mess because then you'll have a whole bunch of degeneracy going on because of those kids that they're having who are not going to be ready to be adults and not going to be financially competent. That's just not going to happen. I know about black people, and I know how they think, and I know how ignorant they are when it comes to finances and family planning and stuff like that. That's why any black woman is for, oh yeah, have babies, just do it. Those bitches are dumb and financially incompetent. That's why they saying that. You dumb as hell as a black woman for wanting the responsibility to be the sole provider of several children by yourself. Because when your kids, if you have more than one child and you're the main provider and the main caretaker, and I don't care what support you have at the moment, it doesn't matter. You already know they can be gone any time. So you really the parent. You really are the one responsible. And if you don't have intact, if you don't have a male that's functional, then you're going to be the sole provider. You're going to end up being the sole provider not only of your kids, but your kids, your grandkids. Because if all the males are fucked up and incompetent, financially incompetent and all over the place like they are, then the responsibility is going to fall on you. See, all that big mama shit has been there preparing for this time, in my opinion. They was preparing for a time where big mama was really going to be the main sole provider. All of that big mama promotion over the last decade, 30 years. It was a lot of big mama promotion, especially in the 90s. I'll say more so in the 90s and 80s because I just know of a lot of. Now you did have the little house mammy to the white people that was promoted like in the 1950s, 40s, that black mammy caricature, but I'm talking about big mama in the black community being the backbone. That was more like a 80s, 90s kind of promotion in my opinion. So I feel like they were definitely, trying to perpetuate a big mama complex because they knew that this generation was going to have to be the sole providers and take care of these kids as women, and they was prepared for that shit, and it backfired because the shit ain't working. Like we see what the fuck going on, and we're not participating in that shit. Like I'm not trying to be no damn big mama. What the fuck I look like? I'm not being no fucking big mama. I don't want to. Black women don't want to be big mamas. They can do whatever the fuck. They can put up whatever statue they want to put up. Is the statue gonna change shit? Is a statue going to make millennial black women want to be a big mama? They can glorify big mamas all the fuck they want to. Our generation ain't doing this shit, and we don't want to. So that's just that. So their glorification of big mama will be left with the older generation, and that's where it's going to stay. Period. We don't fuck with white people. We don't want our kids being subject to them and their bullshit. And we know what the fuck going on with the Negro, and we know we don't have no support, help. Uh, we don't have no defense. So we're not dealing with none of this shit. And we don't want no fucking community with other ashy ass, primitive ass females who are fucked up and financially incompetent. We don't want to share no community with them. So we're not building shit with them. It's not going to happen. Yeah, this generation ain't going for it. Shit. This, look, I told you how black women was going to be able to pull this shit off. And see, what y'all have to understand is these white people are actively trying to stop black female and male, like black females and males from having joint income and having to take care of their kids. They're trying to stop that from happening. So it's not like they're actively doing shit like inflating the economy and changing all this shit. The cost of living, the cost of what you have to qualify to the income qualifications for to live places. Oh, they know what the fuck they doing, and I've seen them doing it. Us millennials watch these motherfuckers do it. We know exactly what the fuck going. We are not stupid. We watch them play in our fucking face. We see how our mothers and fathers, how they were able to build their finances up and how they were able to take care of their kids and families, and we see how they changed the fuck out of everything and fucked everything up when it comes to black people and resources and money. We seen them fucking do it. We seen the Negro help them do the shit. And now these motherfuckers are on some finger pointing shit, trying to deflect and try to confuse black women like we some fucking retards. Like we don't know who the problem is. So they not, oh, it's the white, it's the Jews, it's the... Shut the fuck up. That shit ain't about to work. Hell yeah, that's what this whole conversation on YouTube been about, with the whole black women are not traditional and all this other stuff. We going to find a white woman. That was what that was about. That was about us not being them damn jamammies that they want us to be. Well, we need to go back to our roots. Bitch, no, we're not. And see, what you have to understand with the Negro, he wants to go back to slavery. He's in slavery in his mind. Okay, he likes being in chains. He likes being embedded to white people. He likes being a fucking weirdo. and being, you know what I'm saying, connected on some slave shit with the white folk. So his mentality is that. So that's why the hell he be saying the shit he be saying. They act like they still in slavery. Do they not? Do they not talk like they're still? This is Jim Crow or goddamn um the slave trade. They talk like they're still in chains and shit. It's all over YouTube. You can hear them talking. They're fucking pathetic. They're beta males, and they trying to make it. They trying to deflect and trying to make it seem like they're not beta males. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to make it everything else, but you being a better male, a bitch. You can't take care of yourself. You can't defend yourself. You can't. You're weak. That's what the real deal is. But you trying to make it something else, nigga. I ain't trying to hear about no fucking white man beating your ass. Like I don't really care about that. Like that's your fucking problem. What you want me to do? You want me to give a fuck? I don't. I only care about my own shit. I don't really care about you like that. You're not my fucking child. So yeah, they this is how it's always been. They always had like a set it up where it's a select few black people who understand what it takes to be financially competent and to build their finances up. They only let a few through the door. But as you can see with the 70% of black women having children out of wedlock, you know what those numbers look like. So you know that it's not the majority who are financially competent and who are going to try to create some functionality in the black community. It's only a minority of black people who do that. So then the black women have to find those. They have to scrounge and scrape and compete with each other and claw at each other to try to get eligible men because it ain't that many of them. It's just a tactic. These white people, they know what they're doing. They control all that type of shit. As a matter of fact, it's the white people that be making these Negroes get with white women when they have some money. Y'all know that. Because look at all the white women who are coming out now with these allegations against um these celebrity black dudes. Hold on, y'all. All right. All right, I'm back, y'all. So, yeah, we know that we watching in real time all of these white women take all of these rich black males down. So we know that that's a tactic. Obviously, when you sign contracts with these white people, when these black males in particular sign contracts with them and they doing deals with them and they making money with them, they have to get them a white woman. Even Cat Williams exposed that about those deals and shit. Like it's the cat is out of the bag now. So we know that white woman shit is a strategy, and they can take these niggas out whenever they want to, just like they're doing. They waiting 30 plus years and then accusing them of rape. So it might be true. I don't know if it could be true or not true. I don't know, but I know that it's a very unusual amount of white women coming after these rich black males in the last freaking what 7-8 years, probably less than that. Like the last about 7-8 years. I want to say it's been very consistent with Bill Cosby, with R. Kelly. That was black. I don't think it was race related with that situation, but it could have been because maybe he had some white accusers or something. Because I think that's the only time they take those cases seriously. If only if it's white women that's claiming that they were raped or sexually assaulted. Because they don't really take that seriously with black women like that. But you did have a documentary, and it was mostly black women on a documentary about R. Kelly. But you have all the countless other ones who were accused of assault by white women. So anyway, the point is, we know, we see this strategy there, so we know that Becky shit is what Negroes have to engage in when they're in Hollywood. It's real simple at this point. We're not fucking dumb. We're not oblivious. It's obvious, and we need to, acknowledge that fact and act accordingly. Because I mean, we know what we black women need to do is segregate from the fucking matrix. Like, I don't care what these Negroes are doing. I don't have to fucking deal with that. Like, I don't have to be a part of that shit. I just don't have to. Like, it's my decision whether I'm a part of some shit or not, and whether I look at the situation how I want to. Okay? If black males are being systematically oppressed and stopped from having adequate employment and making money and building intact uh finances with black women, or whatever the case is, then we need to act accordingly. We need to respond and react to that shit. It's real simple. We don't need to engage. We don't need to engage. And that's what the fuck they trying to make us do. Don't y'all see all of the conversations on social media? They keep, every time a Negro get accused of rape by a white woman, they want black women's input. They keep trying to make us a part of the conversation when the fuck we don't got nothing to do with us. Why are you speaking on us? Oh, he should have got him a black woman. Everybody keeps saying that every time these Negroes get accused, it's, oh, he should have got him a black woman. Just like with Jonathan Majors, he got accused of assault by that white girl, and then all of a sudden he was with Megan Good. Like, what the fuck? It's a narrative, and it's a fucking pathetic one, because we don't want these Negroes. We don't. What the fuck? What you trying to say? Oh, get with a black woman so you can assault someone and get away with it. Get with a black woman so you can run through her pockets and get away with it. Get with a black woman because you can disrespect her and get away with it. You ain't got to deal with no consequences. I mean, that's basically what people are saying. And then you have black women dumbasses actually agreeing to that shit. Why the hell would you want a Negro to have a fetish for white women and being a freak with white women and wanting to be a slave to a white one, sex slave to a white woman, or whatever weird shit they into? Why in the hell would you want to date somebody like that? Why would you even encourage a Negro who's that degenerate? Why would you encourage him to be with a black girl? Are you that fucking desperate that you will find something like that attractive? If he have a fetish for white women and being a white woman sex slave, or brute Negro, or whatever the hell the case is, if he have a fetish for that, he need to stay his fucking ass over there. Period. That's what needs to be said. Nigga, we don't claim you. We don't want you. Get your ass over to the other side, nigga, dog, and stay over there. Don't even think about coming the fuck over here. Okay? And most of those Negroes are gay. Anytime any Negro that engage in Becky worship, I'm telling y'all, I've been told y'all that those dudes are gay. That's a sign that he's not even all the way straight. It ain't about Becky. It's about the fact that he's a weirdo. And he's completely emasculated. And that's why he don't want to be a male for his community. Like, he don't want to be an intact, functional male for his own community. Anytime you see a Negro who don't want to be a functional male for his own people, that's a fucking weirdo, and he probably got some sugar in his tank or something. Like, something wrong with the Negro. He's not functional. He's not normal. He don't think like a normal black man. Every other male group understands the value in sticking with their own women and building finances in their own community. The ashy Negro is the only one who don't have no instincts about that. Like, they're weird. So, yeah. Okay, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. And that's why when I see these damn, I mean, I'm gonna be watching the Diddy trial because I want to see how this shit about to play out because this is some political shit. Like I told y'all, it has to be paid attention to. Like how they gonna use the case, how they gonna use his race in relation to all the stuff that he's been doing, how they gonna try to get him off, what other black platforms are gonna be, saying about it. All of this shit is orchestrated. So the way that other black news outlets speak about Diddy, we need to be paying attention to that shit. How many, Aunt Jemimas are they gonna have actually defending Diddy or trying to? Because y'all already know what it is. Like anytime you have black female hosts and she trying to skirt around certain things, like she trying to be subliminal or her energy ain't really that he's guilty. It's more neutral and saying little dumb shit like, "Oh, let's get the facts," or trying to find a way to absolve him from criminal behavior and shit. Like, if you have a lot of black females doing that, you already know that shit is orchestrated. Cause that's all the fuck they care about. They keep trying to coddle these bitch ass niggas. What trying to make us black women coddle them and see them as victims and shit and want them to get off. So the more obvious they try to make the Diddy case look like he's innocent, like these white women been lying on him, y'all already know the tactic. It's disgusting because they doing that shit to try to make black women empathize and sympathize with Negroes and them, having Becky go against them and shit. Like they want y'all to feel sorry for these Negroes that these Beckys are coming after them and fucking them up. Like we supposed to be empathetic towards that shit. It's like they're trying to force us to be empathetic. Oh, protect the Negro. Love the Negro. Protect the Negro. Becky's trying to hurt the Negro. You gotta defend your mans. Like that's the shit they on, y'all. Yeah, black males are defending Diddy, and that's what I noticed too about the shit. Like none of these Negroes want Diddy to go down. Period. They all trying to scapegoat the system and trying to use whatever tactics or whatever logic they can use to absolve him from crime. He probably didn't. I mean, like I said, it could be very well that he didn't commit those crimes when it comes to like the sex ring or what was it, racketeering. And he got to be proven to have committed those criminal, acts. I don't know nothing about that shit, but I don't fuck with Diddy regardless, so I don't really care. It don't matter if he's gonna, if he's found guilty of the criminal acts that he's being accused of. He's still a freak and he's still a weirdo, and I still don't fuck with his ass, and I really don't care. And the only reason why I would want him to still have money is just so he can give it to those black girls who didn't ask for that ashy nigga to be their daddy. That would be the only reason why I would root for his ass, is just so them little girls can stay taken care of and have generational wealth, and not for no other fucking reason but that reason. Because if he go down, then those daughters are affected, and we don't want to see no little black girls go back to the hood. We don't want to see that shit. I know I don't want to see it. So that'll be the only reason why the hell I would be lenient with him, staying, having some kind of wealth, and not really that I fuck with him, because I never did like Diddy. I like Bad Boy. I like his artist that he signed, but I didn't never like his ass. I never liked Diddy. Never liked that motherfucker. I always thought he was ugly and corny and he couldn't rap. All of these males want Diddy to get off because they don't like women, and they think women are liars, or they think they should be able to assault women and get away with that shit. Like they feel like if they have money and power, all of these males are degenerate. I don't know what be wrong with female. Like they so damn dumb to think that these males empathize with them on any kind of goddamn level. No, when men have money They want to be able to sexually harass and assault whoever the fuck they want to. They think women are property. The way a man can really act out a woman being property to him is if he's rich. Men get rich so they can act out that rage against women and have women as property to them. That's their whole fucking reason for getting rich. They don't get rich to take care of no damn family. They get rich so they can have sexual access to whoever the hell they want to. Sex and power is one and the same to men. Period. So I would say the majority of males don't want Diddy to go to jail because they will just ruin their fantasies of being able to do whatever the hell they want to and get away with it when they're rich. They have a fantasy about being powerful and rich. And then well, a part of their fantasy is to be able to have whatever beautiful women they want and control them as property. Control where they go, who they talk to, use them as sexual objects, have sexual control over them, to make sure that they're always getting the nookie and nobody else getting it. Keep them in a fucking dungeon some damn where. I think all of men have a fantasy about that. So I honestly think the only males that probably want to see Diddy go down is white males. Because why? White males naturally want to feel more powerful than black males and feel like they are in control because it's their system that will put him in jail. So they always want to know that their system works. Y'all see how they became obsessed with O.J. Simpson? Like they were stalking O.J. Simpson after that damn trial for his entire life. They even saying that O.J. Simpson is guilty even though he wasn't found guilty for the murder. Like literally, the family of Nicole Brown or whatever the hell, the woman he was accused of killing, the family filed a civil suit against O.J. Simpson, and then they trying to use that civil suit to say that he was found guilty, when really he was not found guilty of any criminal act of murder or none of that. So they fucking crazy. Like they were obsessed with O.J. Simpson for his entire fucking damn life after that murder trial. Like they would not let that shit go. That's how obsessed they are with black dudes not being able to wiggle their way around the system. That really, they have an obsession with that. So because he got off by a black attorney at that, not a white attorney, but a black attorney, Johnny Cochran, that pissed them off. That set them off. They psychotic. So they always want to know that their system is working on their behalf. And that, if they want a Negro to go down, he's going down. So that's the only reason why I feel like white men want to see him go to jail. And they get to come out as the hero because there's been a lot of allegations with these white males being accused of the same shit. But they want Diddy to be the scapegoat. They try to make everything about his freaky ass instead of all of those white males who were, found to be, who are accused of rape and assault and shit. They trying to deflect from them and say, look at the black man, everyone, look at him, look at what he's done. Ew, look at all that baby oil. What the fuck? What's going on in there? That's what they doing. And it's like, bitch, I'm not stupid. So, yeah, I know what the hell this is about. So they just want to be the hero, and they just want some deflection going the hell on. And then you got Kanye punk bitch ass trying to blame the Jews for everything now. Like, it ain't the system, it ain't the white people. Yes, the fuck it is. It's all of them motherfuckers. Like, what are you talking about? You don't think that everyday white people that who own or in charge of businesses are in charge? You think that everyday white people can't actively participate in racism? You think they can't do shit against black people? You think they can't discriminate? Like, who are engaging mostly with black people? Who has most of the power, the real power? Because they're in direct communication, they directly around black people. You don't think they powerful? You think that it's the people behind the curtains but it ain't the people that's actively around black people. Like they don't do shit. Like that's how you know he's stupid as hell for saying that dumbass shit. And it's weird because he have so many white fans. Like it's so many white people who are engaging Kanye on his Twitter, and even that Pierce Morgan show talk show host or whatever, commenter, whatever the hell he is. He even wanted to damn interview Kanye. He don't even like Kanye. He think Kanye's, he hate the fact that he keep praising Hitler and shit like that. But why? Okay, so why did you invite him on your show? Because these white males are fucking obsessed with black dudes. That's why. All this shit is orchestrated. They obsessed with Negroes. Anytime a Negro acting out, they love it. They love making money off of it. They love using it to draw attention to themselves. They're fucking sick. They're demented. And people don't even realize that shit. That's why I don't want a black male son. I would never, I'm not never engaging in that shit. It's just not gonna happen. Period. They're fucking obsessed with black dudes. Kanye ain't nothing but a regular, everyday ass, smojo ass nignog. Ain't nothing special about that Negro. He just a Negro. Okay, but these people are obsessed with his retarded ass. He's sitting there crying, doing all of this thirsty ass shit for attention, and they giving it to him. Just so they can feed off of his ass, so they can make money off of that retarded ass fool. That's all they care about. So yeah. The fuck, and that's what the whole thing is with Kanye. That's the whole him and the rest of these Negro, these ashy ass fools. Any celebrity ass tap dancing ass monkey ass black dude. That's what you gonna see. Whining about the white man, whining, crying, trying to act like some fake social justice warriors. Like, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nothing fucking goddamn political about your bitch ass. Like, shut the fuck up. Fucking punk ass bitch. Fucking crying ass punk. I don't even know what the hell this fool even want people to do about the Kim Kardashian thing anyway. Crying like a bitch to the public is going to do what, fuck boy? What the hell do you think the public can do to goddamn get your damn kids with you? Like, get your fucking clown ass out of here. And like I said, his ashy ass, he only thing he care about is having rights over those kids so they can make him some money. Because he losing money. So he want them kids, he wants to have the rights to them so he can make money off of them. That's all he's concerned about. The motherfucker is money hungry. He wants control, power, and them white people ain't giving it to him. And this was pissing him off. He want rights to them kids so he can make money off of them. He's pissed off that Kim has the rights to those kids. And that's what his battle and frustration is about. He don't give a damn about them damn kids. And then want to keep calling them fucking black. Like, what's your point, nigga? Shut the fuck up. Them damn kids are white. They being raised by white people. They not black. They Armenian or whatever the fuck them Kardashians are. That's who the fuck they are. They being raised by Armenian women. White Armenian women. That's what the hell their identification is. I don't give a fuck about no damn little melanin in their skin and some curly hair. They asses are Armenian. Period. Right, Kanye's nuts. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. This nigga just admitted that he was having sexual relations with his damn cousin as a child and making his cousin have sexual acts with him. I mean, do that make any fucking sense that his ass really want his kids back if he gonna make a song like that and make it public? So that's how I know this nigga full of shit and he only really want them kids and he must be doing this for publicity or doing this shit for attention because these white people paid him to do that shit. Acting like he done fucking lost his mind, crashing out doing all this weird twisted ass shit, probably because they want some money. Because y'all better believe that they making money off these white people are making money off of his crazy ass antics. They making money off Twitter. They making money off of doing news stories on him. They making money off of doing videos, content about him and shit. They fucking making money. He getting views. He getting attention doing that little thirsty ass shit. So it's making all of these platforms money that he acting out. So, and these white people are profiting from it. So this could be a whole business deal for all the hell we know. You know what I'm saying? He just making all these white people money. They nobody give a fuck about no damn Kanye. We don't care about what the hell, why he's supporting Hitler. Like, we don't give a shit. We don't care about him. That fucking whack ass fool. He ain't had a hit and I don't know how the hell long. The black community done with that ashy nigga. We don't mess with him no more. We been not fucking with him since he put on that damn hat. That was when black people was done with his ignorant ass. When he's talking about some slavery was a choice. Yeah, for Negroes, not for black women, you rapist ass bitch. Just a fucking freak of nature. He the type bitch ass nigga the reason why slavery happened. Running his fucking mouth like his ass is above something. That nigga saying slavery was a choice because that's what the fuck he know. He's like, yeah, it was a choice for black men to sell black women off in the sex trade. Which was what the slave trade was. That was a choice. The niggas was selling these black women to fuck off. And making them and selling them to the white man. And then the white man was making them reproduce. Slaves and shit. Slave labor. That was a transaction. Kanye know the truth. That's why he said that shit. Then you had all them little fucking peasy head Negroes getting mad and acting like, I can't believe you said that. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You niggas being willfully ignorant. You being willfully trash. Y'all do all this degenerate shit you do is because the fuck you want to do it. Ain't nobody making you do shit. How the fuck do you explain the goddamn black males who don't engage in certain shit? How you explain that? How do you explain Negroes having free will to do what the fuck they want to? How do you explain that, bitch ass nigga? That it's Negroes who are not degenerate. They got their mind right. They know to damn do what they need to do. How do you explain that? You can't explain it, bitch nigga, without making yourself look bad. And that's the facts. They know the truth. Just like what's that dude name that I posted up? Damn, what's his name? What is that man's name? I had posted up a video of him talking to this black woman, interviewing this black woman, and saying that basically saying that it ain't no racism and black people are just you Negroes get the same opportunities as anybody else, and Negroes just don't want to take those opportunities and do nothing with it. That's basically what he was saying. And I'm like, he's right. He know that black males are the fucking problem. Basically, he was calling her LaQuisha and saying that, well, you choosing these bum ass Negroes and that's why you having a problem. So that's why you keep crying about racism and white supremacy all the time, because you keep dealing with better bitches who don't want to do better with their life. And you keep blaming a white man for that when really it's Pookie and Ray Ray. But you don't want to acknowledge that part. So you want to sit here and talk about how black people are disadvantaged instead of seeing the truth, which is that the Negro is just ashy and don't want to do shit. Or just dumb. Either he's dumb as fuck, mentally delayed, or he just lazy and don't want to do shit. Yeah, Jesse Peterson, exactly. That's what he was saying. And she didn't realize, I don't think she even comprehended that's what he was saying when he was talking to her. She thought that he was just trying to discredit her talking points about um, segregation or racist practices, historical practices, um, when it comes to resources and stuff like that. But he was basically saying, no, that's not the problem, boo. But he don't want to say Negroes ain't never gonna say Negroes are the problem. They'll never say that shit. They'll just say subliminal stuff, and that's what they really mean. Like when they trying to play a black woman's face and say, "Oh yeah, that's not the problem. The white man ain't the problem. Why don't you?" When they start talking like that, that's what they trying to say. They Negroes know about their damn self. Black women are the ones who are fucking brainwashed and in denial, but Negroes know that they ain't shit. I told y'all. They be knowing. They know exactly when they be sitting here lying about the white man and shit. I mean, the white man doing what the white man do, but I mean, they don't have to deal with it. They choosing to deal with that shit. So they know the truth. They know the truth about their weak ass. They just ain't never gonna say it out loud because then that's gonna give you black women talking points against them, and they don't want you to have any talking points. They want you to live in denial. They want you to be brainwashed, thinking that you gotta fight the white man on his behalf. Bitch, I ain't fighting nobody on your behalf. You don't get your ass beat. Man, Tariq is the most better male bitch ass dude on the internet. He the one come up with all the talking points for better bitches. He the main one. It's always the white man, and then he says that more than anybody else. But he was able to find some success. He was able to build up his own business, his own whatever the hell he got going on, and make money. But he want to keep telling Negroes they can't do shit. He a bitch. I told you, all these Negroes on the internet are trolls, all of them. They all agents. They all work for the power structure. They all doing one of two things. They either bashing the shit out of black women, stalking black women, telling black women to settle and date down and date bums, and it's your fault and you're a single mother. Either doing that shit or they're blaming the white man. Are they not doing either one or two of those things? That's all the fuck they do. They don't do nothing outside of that. Now they on some fake pro-black shit, like they been on that FBA shit. Trying to build some kind of bridge with American black people. Like, really, that's some Negro shit that don't even really include black American women. It's mostly black males trying to beat their chest and act like they above some shit. But I told you, I said I don't really feel like they want black women to get no reparations. They just want reparations. They don't want black women having shit. They want to have control over black women. So they don't want us having no money. So when they start, when they talking about the FBA and reparations and shit like that, they don't include black women. They don't want us to have shit. Because they know if we get some money, we ain't fucking with them. They know they're not going to get none. Not from us. They got to be financially competent to get their little check and do whatever the hell they need to do with it without our help, because we don't really fuck with them like that. We just gonna go off and ride off into the sunset with our money. That's what we gonna do. And figure our shit out. We not really gonna be with them and unity shit. And that's what they fear. And that's why I don't feel like they want us to have no reparations. So any talk of reparations is just a fake conversation because they not really gonna push that. Period. I don't know. I don't know if Tariq made no. I don't know about that. If he did make a documentary saying that black males were rape victims of white men, that's a tactic too, because Negroes are gay in really large numbers, and they really want it to seem like it's some kind of a victim thing, like where they like trying to push that propaganda now, like they were victimized and that we black women owe them shit because they were potentially victimized by other men or something. Like we should give a fuck. Cause I swear they've been pushing that narrative lately. They've been talking about, even with the Diddy thing with these sexual um, accusations and stuff. It's men coming forward and claiming to be assaulted by these males too. So yeah, that I see that as propaganda. So I expect these Negroes to, push that shit out. I don't care about it. I don't want to hear it. I don't really care. Cause I don't give a fuck. You niggas is gay now. So you gay now, so I'm trying to understand, if you gay now, what the hell did that have to do with the white man on the plantation? What the hell does that have to do with now? And your son's being gay as hell. Like, what does that have to do with it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just coming up with any excuse they can at this point. Like, if you get your pussy hole drilled, you gay. And if a man was able to subdue you, then women shouldn't have shit to do with you, correct? Because you're a punk bitch. Like, you got raped, so that means you're weak. You can't defend yourself, so that means you can't defend nobody around you either. So women should just naturally not be attracted to you or consider you as a man that they would want to be with, because you need to be coddled and protected like a female or a child or something. You're not able to defend or protect, so that means that you should be eliminated out of any kind of ideal of a man or a husband or anything, right? That's how I feel about it. Like, if I hear some shit like that, that's what my brain go to, is like, okay, you been victimized. That's sad to hear. Like, okay, all right, that's how you gonna get it. I mean, you ain't getting shit else. Like, the fuck. Maybe you should maybe you should go to therapy or something. Talk to a damn therapist about that shit. I'm actually talking to black. See, what you homos need to understand, when you come over here stalking me, I'm not talking to you. You're talking to me. I'm talking to black women. So if it's any black women that's in my, you're over here to stalk me and be in my space, and I'm really just doing my content to have a conversation with black females. So I didn't call for you bitch ass dudes to come over here speaking to me or having a conversation with you. Nobody's craving no attention from your bitch ass. You're just over here because you don't have a life and you want to be here because you ain't got shit better to do. That's what's happening. So don't get confused. Ain't nobody asked you come the fuck over here, and nobody's trying to talk to you. This conversation really supposed to be a group of black women having a conversation about whatever the fuck we're talking about. I'm talking about Kanye because Kanye is a fucking nutcase, and I feel like white people are paying him to act out because of the shit he doing. That's what I'm on here to talk about. And that's what the fuck my content talks about. That's what I talk about on my channel. All these conversations are meant for black women and not your raggedy ass. It's just that you're gay and effeminized and you want to be a black woman. So you're black female identify on some weird ass transsexual shit. So you think these videos are for your bitch ass when it's not. Well, okay. You can say whatever the fuck you want to, but you're blocked out of here. So that's how much attention I want from you, is that you're blocked. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, y'all know what's up. These Negroes want to be victims. They want to be they just, black males are I don't know what the hell, what's the word for or the what's the mental disease where a man has like a sexual fetish for his mom? That's called something, but I can't think of what it is. I think these Negroes have a sexual fetish for their mothers. They have an incestuous fetish for their mom, and that's what they're acting out. So These Negroes want all black women to be their mammies. Like they want black women to be their mothers. They don't want girlfriends or wives or daughters that they have to protect. They want all black women to be their mother because they have a sexual obsession and fetish for their moms. That's what it is, y'all. So that's why they always acting that shit out. They always trying to have this little mammy thing with with black women. They think they're entitled to, like they be thinking they're entitled to black women's like affection and nurturing and caring and shit. They think they're entitled to that shit. They don't think they have to be cool and or court a woman and date her, get to know her, work hard to get her attention, or um build a relationship or build her finances up. Like they don't think they have any responsibility to do anything when it comes to black women. They think they should just have this motherly affection from black women on some weird shit. Even though we don't see them as our fucking kids, and we don't think like that because that's nasty. They think like that, so they think that we think like that too. They think that naturally we want to mother them, and it's sick. Even though it's clear that we fucking don't. That's why they act so crazy about when you start talking about money. They act real crazy about that shit. Like they act real oblivious. Like money, why would you want to? Why you want a man with some money? It's weird. Why the fuck wouldn't I want a man with some money? Why the fuck wouldn't I? Like what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would that be confusing in your head as to why a woman's requiring you to have some money and they care about money and taking care of, like what the fuck kind of sick shit are you on? That's how you know they had that shit with Opulus or Oedipus, whatever the hell. I don't know how to pronounce that. But whatever, that's how the hell you know they have a complex about their damn mothers. Because they just don't even think about having a relationship with a black woman like on some normal shit. They don't even grasp the concept of that. Which I found repulsive and disgusting, which is why I don't want nothing to do with them. And that's really, really, to be honest, that's the real reason why I don't want no son. That's really the reason. When I started realizing that they had a sexual fetish for their mothers, I was like, oh hell no. I'm not dealing with no weird shit with no male that I gave birth to. I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not having no nigga I give birth to like having a fetish for me and stalking me like I have to deal with regular niggas doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing just made me feel disgusting. When I thought about it, I was like, hell no, I'm good. Because I really feel like that. They just, they want to live with their moms forever and shit. They grow up and they start acting weird with their mom. I see it for myself. I don't like it. That shit nasty. And then they until they replace their fucking mom, it's like you they main girl or something until they replace you with somebody else. And then it becomes a thing with you trying to get a replacement for yourself. So they'll leave you the fuck alone. It's nasty. That's nasty. And you know what? The sick thing is, a lot of black women they succumb to that shit because they start treating their son like their damn boyfriend. Like they start having this weird relationship with their son because it's just a weird thing. You know what I'm saying? And they start feeding into that shit. Now they don't want their son to have no girlfriend. They don't like any female their son dates. They call every female that their son date a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit nasty. I don't want no kind of relationship like that with no male. I would rather not. I don't want that shit. I'm telling y'all. I done had enough trauma from black men in my lifetime. I'm not dealing with that type of trauma. I'm not dealing with that sick ass shit. I done had a lot of run-ins with these fools my entire life that made me feel uncomfortable. And this shit here, I'm not dealing with. I choose to opt the fuck out of being a mother to a black male child. Period. I'm not dealing with that kind of trauma. And then it's not even just that, the sexual thing, it's all the other stuff too. You gotta constantly worry about them, and they don't have no real males around in the community that they can look up to and shit. If they daddy ain't shit, then you already know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not dealing with none of that shit. And it's like so many bums, like it's just so many black male bums in my city. Like, it's just so many of them just standing around begging for money. Like, and I be wondering what the hell did that do that? How does that affect black male psyche? Seeing it, like seeing so many black males begging for money and on the street, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no son, my son having to be raised in an environment like to see his people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's hell no. That's no. They don't even care either. They don't care. They don't care about. They so fucking emphasized. They don't care about nothing. They don't care how they look. They don't care how they coming off. They just fucking weird. And I told my, look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm being 100% honest with my daughter. She gonna know all of this stuff because I don't want her thinking I'm a weirdo, because she gonna start thinking that after a while. But I'm gonna check her to know I ain't no damn weirdo. I'm telling you the truth about these little weird ass black women out here and how they raise their sons, and I don't want you talking to them because they fucking weird. If they're not, I can tell when a child is being raised normally and properly. And if I detect there's some weird ish going on, and his behavior is that's because I can detect it real easy. I already know what to look for. Girl, you're not having nothing to do with that shit. You need to stop talking to them immediately. You're not building no friendship or relationship with no little weird ass black boy. It ain't happening. That shit getting cut. Even if I gotta come up with something, I don't know. He said something I ain't like. Whatever. You're not talking to that little boy. You're not having nothing to do with him. It's real simple. I don't care how the hell you feel. He's a weirdo. He's a weird one. Shit, if I see his damn daddy and his daddy walking around instead of driving around in a car, that's a red fucking flag. The fuck? You ain't talking to no damn. You're not. You're not engaging. Period. Fuck on. I'm not having nothing to do with that ashy ass shit. All of that shit that's going on is unacceptable, period. It's so pathetic. I was thinking about that shit. Anyway, I was just thinking about something the other day about the only thing that black women be looking for, like in a black. Well, when I was in my 20s, a dude having his own car was a big thing. That was like a big thing, and it was, and I think of how minor that is, but that's how my brain worked because Negroes are so trash. I didn't look to anything else but whether he had a car. That was my main concern. And I'm like, I didn't even think to look at anything other than that. And it's just, I just feel like that's how black women think because the bar set so low. It's just set so fucking low, especially when you young and shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know any better because you ain't had nobody tell you any better. So you just thinking about the most minimum of things and making it a deal breaker. But really, you should be looking at all other stuff. Like, it's so much things to look for to see a red flag with Negroes. Like, but it was funny that I just said that because I was like, but it is true though. Like, if the daddy's broke, then you ain't because he gonna be broke. It is something to look at. Like, if the daddy poor, he's poor. If he feel like a man to be walking around and riding the bus, then yeah, he's gonna teach his son that shit too. So the fuck you ain't having shit to do with that. And I'm telling y'all that that's gonna be the norm. That's gonna be the norm in the future. Like, niggas just not having nothing. That's gonna be the norm. Cause I can see now. I see the black community. I see what the hell going. I see black women's gross income, and I see how many black women are not with the baby daddies, and how hard it is for black women to maintain relationships with them baby daddies so they can have two incomes and shit. It's just pathetic. It's like, it's fucking, look on the paper. Look on paper. It's fucking pathetic. Yeah, that coddling shit is a danger. And what I will say is millennial black women are very bad at coddling. Like, black women my age, they gonna do a terrible job. I just know. Because I say millennials are the most desperate black women who's ever been born. Millennial and Gen Z. Gen Z worse, but millennials are bad too. Because my generation are very fucked up when it comes to like relationships. Very fucked up. So that means that my generation is more lonely and lonely and just not developed, because you have to be in relationships to develop. You feel me? You have to be in relationships to build and develop maturity with dealing with a relationship, and to grow, to know how to deal with things, to deal with people, to deal with men. You have to grow into that. That's something you have to mature into. And if you don't have no intact relationship long enough to do that, if you got to keep canceling people and getting rid of dudes and canceling, getting their psychotic fucking asses out of your life, you can't never build. You can't never develop, mentally develop. You don't have no real life experiences, so you can't properly raise a male child properly, because you don't even know what to look for. You don't know nothing. What the fuck do you know? All you know is this nigga ain't shit. He got to go. Well, if you teach your son that, I mean, if he just keeps seeing you canceling Nick dogs, that's bad. That's just bad. There ain't no way around it. So I'm I'm done with. I told y'all. I know what the hell. Ain't nobody gonna tell me shit. Ain't nobody never gonna make me feel like I'm tripping. I know exactly what the fuck I'm not about to deal with. I don't give a fuck how the black community thinks, or what's the common attitude or mentality. I don't give a fuck. All I care about is what I know, and I'm not dealing with none of that shit. Period. I'm not dealing with it. I don't even need to learn from others. That's the thing about me. I don't need to be around non-black people. I don't fucking need to be around them. They ain't my superior. I know what the hell's right and what's wrong, and I don't need. I'm black, and I know what's right and what's wrong. I don't need no other races of people to help me out. The fuck? I think for my damn self. And that's what's wrong with a lot of black people. They primitive as hell. They so damn dumb. Can't fucking stand stupidity. Why are people dumb? For what? You can be smart. You willfully ignorant. Who the fuck wants to be willfully? Black people are willfully ignorant. I'm not dealing with that shit. be acting so damn dumb. Just like the retards over here, like they don't understand what I'm saying. Oh, motherfucker. And see, that's the thing about black people, too. Oh, you know what I'm saying. You just a ignorant ass person, and you want problems, and you're not going to have them with me. So you can play your game like you oblivious to shit with other black women who are stupid going to play along with your raggedy ass. But I'm not going to do that. That's what the fuck I don't. I'm not about to waste my time playing with nobody. Like, you play a little game, act like you oblivious to all this shit I'll be talking about. I don't really care because you're a non fucking factor. Like, trust me, me and you won't have no run ins. You ain't got to worry about nothing I'm saying or thinking because I'm not having shit to do with your ashy ass anyway. That's the beauty of it. You ain't never gonna have someone of the likes of me ever being around your goofy ass anyway for me to even be a problem for you because you won't be engaging with me. I don't even fuck with your kind. So I don't even know what you mad for. And that's the sick thing about black people is they want to go up under other, go over trying to mingle in with other races of people or trying to be adopted by other races of people. Black people do that. I think that's disgusting too. When I see them doing it, I understand it because I'm a black woman. I know how it is to deal with ignorant black people, and I know how you would want to segregate from your own people so you won't have to be in constant trauma. I do understand it, but it's pathetic. It's still pathetic. It's pathetic. That made me not want to be around or deal with black people even more so. That they so incompetent that they have to, they're like they some damn animals or something, like they subhuman and they have to go find humanity with other people. It's like whatever. I'm not gonna play that game either because I'm not gonna play by yourself. I just want y'all to realize, just like with Kanye, look at how black males act when they're around a whole bunch of white people. I want y'all to think about that. Look at how degenerate black males become when they're around a whole bunch of white people. If they so damn great, then why Kanye acting out? Because I swear these Negroes, when they around a whole bunch of white people, they start acting like a fucking fool. Like, it just gets really worse with them. They already fucked up around us. I mean, not us as in black women, but I mean just around other Negroes. Other Negroes are really dictating Negro males' collective behavior. They the problem. Because if they had some functionality with males in their own community, they wouldn't even be going over there. Kanye wouldn't be wilding out if he had functional black males around him. That Negro try to get adopted while white people try to go over there. It's y'all see what they be doing. Black women are preparing their daughters for trash and they preparing themselves for trash. I mean, that's just what happens with black females. They don't see outside of dealing with trash. They don't think they can get out of dealing with trash. They be delusionally thinking, oh, I'm gonna find that needle in a haystack. I'm gonna find a black functional situation, and it don't never happen. And they prepare their daughters for trash because they foolish. It's like a narcissistic thing with black women. They think they can be this superhero, and they can't. They think they can really raise a whole community of functional people on their own, functional males on their own, even though it's never been done because they where are the functional males at that y'all raised? Where they at? Where they at? Where are the black males that y'all raised competing with other male groups and winning? Because that's the only way they could be functional. They're not supposed to be dominated and subjugated by a whole nother male group. That's not normal. They're supposed to have their own economics, their own institutions, their own businesses, their own way of life. And they're supposed to have self-esteem about themselves. That's not happening. They're not functional. They fucked up. And the fact is, you as a black woman, you can't raise them to be competitive with other male groups. You can't raise them to have self-esteem and be masculine. You're not a fucking man. You're a female. You can't do it. It's not possible. You don't have enough masculinity to teach no male masculinity. You don't have no masculinity. You can teach him to be responsible the best way you can, but you can't teach him to be a man. That he has to learn that from other men. Period. If he don't learn it from other men, he not gonna learn it. It's just that simple. And for you to want to create a community and keep breeding into a community, knowing that there's no masculine male energy where he can establish any kind of manhood, and you willfully doing that shit, you're fucked up, in my opinion. Because you already know you about to raise a better male. You already know you about to raise a dysfunctional male. It ain't no way in hell you think you gonna do a good job. You're not a fucking male. Why the fuck do y'all keep asking me about some damn statue in New York? I don't have thoughts on it because I don't fucking care. I don't know about New York. I don't live in New York, so why the fuck would I care about New York and what statues they putting up? I haven't seen it. I don't know nothing about it, and I'm not even going to speak on it because I don't give a fuck. If they want to put a fat black bitch up on a statue up, then that's their damn business. So what? Why is that important? Why are y'all so obsessed with fat black women? Like, why is that a conversation? Y'all ain't never seen no fat black women before. Damn, what the fuck? I don't get that. I don't understand that. Yeah, fat black bitches exist just like I done seen two fat ass white women today. Morbidly obese. Why is this is such a focus on fat black women? White women ain't fat. Hispanic women don't get fat. Like, it's fat women all over the damn globe. Like, what the hell is y'all obsession with fat black women for? Why do y'all care? Why is that a why do y'all care about that? I don't give a fuck about no fat black. I see fat black women all the time, and I don't care. I do not give a shit. I don't care. I just see them and they're fat, and I don't care. I don't think about it. I don't be like, oh, why is she fat? I don't ask questions. I just don't care. How is that putting a target on black women by putting up a fat black woman statue? How is that? Please explain to me how. First of all, you already got a target on your ass. You already know that. So this shit is supposed to do what? It's already a target on you because Negroes put a target on your ass. So how is this black fat woman statue, going to do anything worse than what you already dealing with? I don't understand what the hell y'all talking about. How is a fat, how is a statue of a fat black woman alarming? How is that alarming? How is that something that's going to put a target on black women? Making us the focal point Where is the damn statue? Where is the statue at? Where exactly is the statue located? Because if anything, they just trying to say that black women are fat. If anything, if they put up a fat black woman, they trying to say black women are fat. Bitch, like somebody care. Get fatter. Like the fuck. Okay, well they probably just trying to clown black women to say you fat. So just get fatter. Like just be a fat bitch and not care. I don't see what the problem is. Like, is it these males trying to play black women again or something? I already done told y'all. Like, they write you as unattractive in every film. They call you fat. They say you're the most obese women in the country. They put up fat black women. You know what? I done told y'all what the deal is. Like, the reason why these people want y'all to lose weight and be skinny and anorexic is because they want to rape you. I told y'all what the hell the agenda is. Didn't I tell y'all that fat shaming shit is a tactic? I told y'all it was a tactic. No, the tactic will be trying to make y'all feel like you fat and you need to lose a whole bunch of weight so they can get your ass small enough so they can snatch you off the street with no damn you know what I'm saying, fight back, and no, so they won't have to deal with heavy ass women. That's what I think. So if anything, y'all need to be paying attention to all this promotion of black women being fat and trying to figure out why these males are trying to condition you to believe that you real fat all of a sudden. Because I'm telling you, that's a part of their. Because why in the fuck are they always stalking fat black women? I see skinny black women every fucking day I go out of my house, and I always was confused about that kind of uh those conversations on social media, because that's been a thing for a long time. This They started stalking like fat black women like a long time ago. They was just making video after video calling black women fat. It wasn't that they were targeting individual, like real black women. They was just like making a conversation about the fact that black women are the most obese women. Black women are obese. And I remember these black males making these videos constantly talking about obese black women. And I was like, bitch ass dude, can you not pull skinny women, or you can't pull women who are skinny or something? Because I see skinny black women all the time, and you're trying to act like there's none who exist. It's enough skinny black women in the world where black fat women shouldn't really be talked about like that. But they kept trying to use numbers to say that black women are fat. The statistics, they were trying to use that to say that black women was fat. But I was just thinking in my head, like, I see black women who are skinny too often to even care about obese black women. Because I literally don't see enough obese black women for it to be alarming. Because I just don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see black women of all sizes, and usually they're not obese. And then they start saying, if you're a certain height and a certain weight, you obese. Even if it don't look like you obese. And I was like, black women carry weight in their ass and breast, and they have a lot of weight on them for various reasons. So why in the fuck are you acting like why do I give a fuck is the question. Why would I give a fuck about you deciding that a woman that's this height and this weight is obese? Bitch, don't talk to her then, motherfucker, and get the hell out of my chat room. Why are you talking to me? Why are you telling me about fat bitches that I don't care about? You a fucking lame ass nigga, and clearly you can't get skinny women to talk to you, and that's why you have a fucking obsession with fat women. Because why is this a conversation? I was like, excuse me. I'm like, why don't you go focus on the skinny women and stop focusing on the fat women you don't like? Then they started talking about weave, and I remember that's when they shift the conversation to weave. So weave and fat black women was like a thing. Like that's what they kept talking about all the time. Was weave and black women being fat. Weave, black women don't like to wear their real hair. They don't like to be natural. Black women always trying to wear another woman's hair. That's what they used to say. And then it was the fat thing. Black women are the most obese women in the country. Black women are the most obese women. Black women are raising their children to be obese. And I was like, man, shut the fuck up and get the hell out of it. I just had to keep blocking their asses just like I do now because they just wouldn't shut the fuck up. I'm like, bitch, you Negroes are obese. Then, see, that's when black women start clapping back and showing them the numbers of how many black males are obese. And then we just went even further saying, y'all are obese. You're the ugliest. Your dicks are not that big. That's a myth. You don't have no money. We had to really go down the line because they just wouldn't shut the fuck up. So I just wouldn't care about that if I was you. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give a damn. Because it's just a tactic to try to make you self conscious. And in my opinion, they want to go back to picking black women up and selling them on the damn slave trade again. I really feel like these males want to go back to that shit. So now shaming you about your weight is just a way to get you to lose weight and be stick figured skinny so they can rape you or something. I really feel like that's the tactic. They don't want to fight. They don't want to have to tussle with no big bitch. That's what I think. So I ain't even caring about what the fuck these little weird ass males are doing. I don't. I look. I'm used to the jabs. I watch anything I watch with black women on it. It's always a jab being thrown. So I'm used to the jabs by now. And at this point, I don't care anymore. It's like, okay, you gonna put an obese black woman up in Times Square? Okay, I don't give a fuck. Like, what else you gonna do, bitch? What else you gonna do? This is the real question. What the fuck are you gonna do to make me give a damn about what the hell you doing? I don't give a fuck about what you doing or what you trying to say. You can put up all these billboards of ugly ass fat black women all the hell you want to. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't care, y'all. I don't care about these males, man. I don't care. I'm so free. I don't care. I just wish I could be free like me because I really legit don't give a shit about what these males think. So it's just beautiful to not care about their thoughts about my weight, my appearance. I don't give a fuck. There's nothing these bitches can do to ever make me care about their opinions. So I'm free in the mind of that kind of shit. I'm 37 years old. You know what? When they started, when years ago, when I heard them saying it, when black women turn 35, they hit the wall. You know how long I've been waiting to turn 35? That's what it did to me. Like, me listening to them say that shit was like, oh, okay. So you basically saying when I turn 35, that I'm just gonna automatically not be attractive anymore to you bitches. Great. I couldn't wait, y'all. I literally couldn't wait to turn 35 because I was like, damn, it's that easy. Like, so I act like an elder now because I just that's my mentality. Ever since I turned 35, I've been acting like I'm old. I call myself old. I act like I'm old, and it's freeing. Like, I love it. I don't want to be young. I'm good on that shit. I know what it's like to be young, and that shit ain't really all that great. So I embrace that 35. I like it. I was anticipating it because it just let me know, like, All of that thirsty ass shit that they be doing, all that stalking ass, thirsty ass, lame ass, weird ass, predatory crap they do. At 35, was thinking, I was just like, I ain't gonna have to deal with that shit no more. Because at 35, they don't see you like that no more. And it's like, oh, she a elder, like she old. That's old pussy type, mentality. Like that's what I was thinking. And I was like, well, that's great. So I couldn't, like I said, when I turned 35, I was like happy, like, okay, this is gonna be the time where I don't want to be looked at. I don't want them looking at me, talking to me, or none of that shit. I don't like that thirsty ass shit anyway. I never did like it. I don't like thirsty ass niggas. I don't like that. I don't like dudes up in my face, up in my space, won't leave me the fuck alone, like following me around into the store and doing little thirsty ass shit. I don't like shit like that. I had to deal with that a lot in my 20s and in my early 30s, and I didn't like it. So I was annoyed by it, and I was like, man, I can't wait till a time where I don't have to deal with this shit no more. I can just go shopping. I can go to the gym. I can just do whatever the fuck I'm doing, and these motherfuckers ain't paying attention to me. You know what I'm saying? That's really how I was thinking. Cause I didn't like the attention. I don't like that shit. They fucking weird. Like, you know how much weird shit I had to deal with these little bitch ass fucking thirsty. I can't stand these. You don't understand. I can't stand them, like, for real. They just always in my space, always like trying to do subliminal shit to try to make me look at them and stuff. Bringing bitches around me like I'm supposed to care. Acting like they my damn boyfriend and somebody trying to holler at them when I wasn't even fucking paying attention to them. I had to deal with some weird ass energy ass shit. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. You don't understand what I had to deal with dealing with them. That shit ain't good attention. That shit ain't good. Like, the fuck? Being stalked ain't good. They don't feel good. That shit ain't, they ain't fucking, who the hell want to deal with that? Get your bitch ass from around me before I knock you the fuck out. I mean, damn. These motherfuckers think this shit is cute or something. No, they ain't cute, bitch. Leave me the hell alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I want to go in here and do what I need to do, and I want to not be fucking talked to or looked at. Leave me alone. And then you have to deal with, bitches wanting to fight you, bitches want smoke with you because they boyfriend looking at you, they boyfriend trying to holler at you. Little shit like that. I always constantly having to, be about to fuck bitches up all the time. That's not good. That's not fun. That's not no goddamn, who the fuck think that shit is fun? I will fuck a hoe up. And I really will. Like, don't come your bitch ass around me unless you want to get knocked the fuck out for real. Ain't nothing cute about that shit. I'm gonna knock you the fuck out, bitch. I'm gonna bust your ass. I want you around, not around my space. Take you and this fuck nigga out of my space now before shit go down for real. That's how the hell I be feeling. Like, I don't want none of that energy. I want that shit around me. That shit is disgusting. Like, it's disgusting. No, I don't know why females be acting like they like that type of energy, or maybe they not used to it. Maybe they not, say they ain't never had to deal with that kind of shit before. So, what I'm saying, they don't know how that feels. So they be thinking that shit is popping. Like, I hear females on the internet talking about pretty privilege and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck is pretty privilege? What the hell are y'all talking about? Is y'all bitches crazy? There's people saying crazy stuff. No, talking about some pretty privilege. These women, girls, or whoever the hell saying that, they just don't know what it feel like. I'm telling you, they don't know what it feel like to get a lot of attention, and that's why they calling it privilege, and they having these hypothetical conversations about it because they think it's, bitch, that shit is not fucking popping. Do you know how many people hate on your ass when you look at Beyonce? Look at her ass. That's the fucking they they attack Beyonce. They even attack her fucking kids because they jealous of her ass. Like they so jealous of Beyonce's life and how she look and how famous she is and how talented she is. They harass the fuck out of that lady for no damn reason. For no reason. She ain't did shit. No, she really don't. She really ain't did shit. We don't have no evidence that Beyonce done. We have a lot of rumors, but we don't have no evidence of her ever being a bitch or doing something foul. And they attack the crap out of her. They even go after her kids. That's how it is to have pretty privilege. That's what it feel like. She has to have a whole bunch of bodyguards. She has to have a whole bunch of support. Everybody hate her for no fucking reason. She ain't did nothing. I mean, she have a fan base. People love her too, but a lot of people hate her too. And I'm pretty sure that it has she has to have had a mental toll taken on her psyche by dealing with the hate. Period. So ain't no privilege in that shit. That's not no privilege. Only women who are damn don't get attention. They the only ones that think that's privilege. Women got pretty women got to go through. They boyfriends always like wanting to beat them up, wanting to fight with them because other men are looking at them. They get accused of cheating and lying and wanting to fuck other dudes all the time. The minute that you look good, your man start checking your ass for no reason. You ain't even did shit. You just want to look good that day. Then you got to deal with your insecure ass fucking boyfriend hating on you like a bitch because you look good. Wanting to beat you up because you look good. You know how many women got to deal with that shit? Arguing with your boyfriend because you look good. Because you been hitting the gym, because you been taking care of yourself. This nigga want to fight with you over that shit. These bitch ass dudes. Males are pieces of garbage. The more attractive you are, the more they don't like your ass. See, that's the real truth. It ain't no damn privilege in being no damn pretty. That's just temporary ass shit to get a thirsty ass motherfucker's attention. And after that, they act crazy. But anyway, females gotta learn. Anyway, like I said, shit, when I turned 35, I was like, great. I'm glad I'm getting older and shit. Please let me hit the wall. I just want to hit the fucking wall. Where's the wall, bitch? So I can hit it. Fucking thirsty ass, bitch ass nigga. I don't want to deal with that shit ever again. That shit is traumatizing. Fucking stalking ass dudes. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, y'all. I ain't got nothing else to say about it. Um, be paying attention to the Diddy case. To the Diddy case. Because that's something to pay attention to, I'm telling you. All of this shit is propaganda. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I hope y'all enjoyed this live, and I will talk to y'all later.